I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live exclusive action right here on Pope Prep.
At midfield, wearing number 17, Marco Adito. At forward, wearing number 19, Ani Esgui. On the defense, wearing number 14, Amadi Esgu. And at midfield, wearing number 5, Andrew Dizados. Ladies and gentlemen, the visiting Southwick Rams.
You can't do that.
Tripping in Boston.
Now it's on.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your Pope Francis Cardinals. At midfield, wearing number 7, the sophomore, Ryan Davis.
You can put up the put that up.
On the defense, wearing number 17, Andrew Ferrero. On the defense, wearing number 14, the sophomore, Jonathan Gonzalez. At midfield, and wearing number 10, the senior, Cody Martins. On the defense, and wearing number 21, the senior, Connor Andrick. On the defense, and wearing number 20, the freshman, Joseph Orzalak. On the defense and wearing number 4, the junior, Bryce Russ. At midfield, wearing number 6, the senior, Jack Turbell.
I like to use the
On the defense, wearing number 9, the senior, Michael Wolansky. And at forward, wearing number 23, the senior, Cameron Vito Valley. And the goalkeeper, wearing number 1, the senior, Alberto Trulio. Ladies and gentlemen, your Pope Francis Cardinals. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you all, please rise, remove your caps, and direct your attention to the American flag located near our scoreboard for the playing of our national anthem.
good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pope Francis Prep. As today, your Pope Francis Cardinals take on the visiting Southwick Rams. Hello, everyone. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live, exclusive action right here on Pope Prep. Today, Pope Francis looking to defend home turf after tying Mount Greylock in the last game, trying to beat the Southwick team that has not won a game yet. So, interesting challenge today for Pope Francis. I'm sure Southwick's going to come out with aggression because they need to get back on the winning side of things in order to keep their playoff hopes alive. Again, folks, pleasure to have you with us today for this meeting between the two opposing teams. We're looking forward to a great game of soccer today. Friday afternoon soccer, we're just about ready to go. Pope Francis having their team huddle, team little prayer before this game begins. Southwick Rams already ready to go. Again, folks, reminder to like and subscribe to our content for more great content like this and other content. We're looking for your help, and we thank you for watching our games because you guys are the real MVPs. Southwick's going to start. They're going to move from right to left today. Cardinals left to right. Usual men in goal for Pope Francis, Mr. Alberto Trulio getting the starting nod, and we're just about ready to go. Pope Francis, Southwick, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, Cardinal Nation, it's time to fly. And we'll start the day with Andrew Ferrero, the big A. Can't hold it for long, but he'll try to get it back, and he will. Here's Jack Trammell. He'll help him out. Pope Francis again, having a strong start to the season. Only loss was to Longmeadow. And we get our first look of Jonathan Gonzalez as well, who scored the goal in the 1-1 tie versus Mount Greylock in our last game on Wednesday. Cardinals today looking to put the pedal to the metal early on from the players that I had the distinct privilege of speaking with before today's game. Here's Davis. Davis already trying to find Vitavelli, trying to get the party started early, but we get our first looks instead of Jacob Andrade in goal today for the visitors from Southwick. Pope Francis, Southwick, ready to go. Game just underway, about a minute in, ladies and gentlemen. Big day around the sports circuit for Pope Francis. Girls, varsity, and JV practicing over on the practice field. We got track. I think they just ended their practice, or cross country. My apologies. As Berto Trulio will try to find Orzalak. Orzalak will try to keep it in with a header, but not for long as Southwick will take possession. Southwick today looking to slay the beast. That is Pope Francis. Pope Francis, again, one of the main stories around the soccer world, at least for the men's side. As Andy will take it, trying to look up the field, trying to find Russ. So that was an interesting alignment there. Now we have Bryce Russ at midfield, so now he'll take it. Trying to use that speed is Mr. Russ. Russ trying to get it going early, shaking and baking, breaking ankles, making someone taste the turf, trying to find Vitavelli. Davis trying to fire a shot, and it got blocked away by Southwick. They'll try to get it away again. Rolls to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will fire, but again, Southwick is there to quickly block it. Gonzalez causing havoc. He gets it right back. Here's Jonathan trying to cross it in again, but Southwick with another block. That'll be our first corner of the game. And now they'll turn to the corner kick specialist, Mr. Ryan Davis. Here he comes, trying to fire one in. Martin's trying to get around it. Russ will get it back. Trying to move it back is Pope Francis now, but Southwick will eventually take it, but not for long, as Andrick will try to get it. Here's Connor. Connor moving it back to Andy. Here's Andy Ferrero. Orzalak trying to move it up to Martins. Here's Cody Martins. Martins, a little spinorama and a shake and bake, too. Nice move there by Martins. Martins looking around, maybe trying to cross it in, trying to find Davis. Here's Ryan Davis, top of the box, shaking and baking, moving it back to Trammell. Trammell just trying to fire something in, and a shot. Oh, and a big diving save there is made by Andretti. So Andretti able to steer trouble there for a minute. That will roll out of bounds again. Another corner coming in for Pope Francis. It'll be their second of the game. Here's Davis. Davis has got it, trying to move it in. Wolanski trying to fire. Sorry for our technical difficulties, folks. Having a little bit of issues with the camera. As Trulio looks on from your screen. That's a tough image. As now Southwick will try to move it up, but Gonzalez will instead take it. Wolanski moving it up. Here's Cam Vitavelli. Cam Vitavelli trying to do something right side. Here he comes with authority. Cam Vitavelli trying to charge down the right side. Cam's got it. Cam trying to fire. Ooh, just past the net. But instead, it's a Cardinal goal. It's Cody Martins putting it in for Pope Francis, and just like that, they cash in. 1-0 Pope Francis. Right away as we go. Bang, bang, bang. Cody Martins putting it in for the Cardinals and doing it just right. So at the 36-30 mark, Pope Francis takes the 1-0 lead thanks to Cody Martins, who's having a strong senior campaign. It's a goal, and just like that, Pope Francis leads by a score of 1-0.
Cardinals goal scored by Cody Martins. Time of the goal, 36 minutes, 30 seconds.
Cardinals trying to add another thanks to Cody Martins, giving them the early 1-0 strike. It was a tap-in for him. All he had to do was just wait on it. Cardinals coming out early, doing what they said they were going to do. Attack early and try to win this game early on. Get it going early and keep the aggression all game. Here comes Pope Francis once again. Martins looking up. Could be tea time here for the Cardinals. This could get ugly. Vitavelli trying to make a play. Again, Southwick has not won a game thus far. That'll roll out of bounds. Vitavelli will throw it again. Here's Davis. Davis trying to make a play. Gonzalez will help him out. Gonzalez trying to move it around the Martins. Martins takes a tumble to the turf. Now Southwick will have the opportunity to move it up again, but not for long, as Wolanski will try to make the play. Southwick will just lob it deep, trying to find something, but Trulio will eventually cover up. Will bounce the ball. He'll wait for it to go. That's a high, deep kick. Cardinals trying to get it back again. Pope Francis trying to move it in. Rams trying to get some offense going. Here they come. But they're going to have to get through the big red machine of the Cardinals, and a shot is a quick and easy save. Putting a knee onto the turf is Mr. Alberto Trulio. Pope Francis trying to get it back. They do with Ryan Davis. Ooh, and Davis took a big header there. He winds up on the turf. Meanwhile, Russ is going to try to get it back, so the change of putting Bryce Russ up at midfield has been paying off for the Cardinals as Orzelak has got it, takes a tumble to the turf. Again, it'll be a corner coming in for Pope Francis. Be their third of the game here early on. Cloudy day here at Pope Francis. Cardinals looking to get on the board again. Davis will try to do the job. Ryan Davis on the far side of your screen. We'll kick it in. We'll try to find a Cardinal. Here's the shot. Hangs up there. Firing it in, but Southwick will just clear out. Now Southwick takes a weird bounce on that poor Southwick player. Big A didn't help out either. Here's Wolanski. Wolanski crisping it over to Andy. Here's Andy moving it around to Jack Trammell. Trammell will find it back to Andy. Here's the big A. He's got it. Moving it up to Gonzalez, or at least trying to, but the Southwick player got in the way of that one. It'll be a throw-in coming in for Pope Francis. Gonzalez will throw it in. Trying to find Martins. He's got it. Here's Cody. In case you just joined us, 1-0 Cardinals lead thanks to Cody Martins. Starting off the party today with a bang. And just like that, Pope Francis with the early 1-0 lead. How about that? So Southwick have not won a game yet. The flaws are starting to show as Gonzalez will just try to lob it up, trying to find Vitavelli. But he won't be able to for long. As Pope Francis now will have to get back on the defensive side. Goal kick coming in here for Southwick. I'd like to remind the students watching in this game around the Western Mass area today. We got our movie night. It's going to be a good movie. We got Top Gun Maverick playing tonight. So if you're in the area looking for something to do, Top Gun Maverick will be for you. Cardinals will just move it back to Mr. T. Trulio will just try to move it in, but the kick goes right to Southwick, but they're not able to hold it for long as the feisty one, Ryan Davis, will help him out. Here's Russ. Ooh, nice spin move. He's going all the way. Can he finish? Bryce, Russ. Oh! And he shoots it just through the field goal post. Man, oh, man, that was a good opportunity there from Mr. Bryce Russ. But nothing to show for it. For him, good effort by Pope Francis altogether. And for the coaching staff, today, and the players, they got to be happy today with what they've seen thus far. As the Cardinals now try to add yet another. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez from Noonan to Trammell. You know, one of the big things that we talked about today before today's game with some of the players is taking care of business on home turf. Playing here is a huge advantage for the players, according to some of them that I spoke with today. Gonzalez will just try to move it up, but it was to no avail, as Southwick will take possession. But Gonzalez will just try to get it back. That one will just float up in the air again. Wolanski trying to move it up. Trammell's got it. So Southwick today, not much of an effort on the offensive side. Looking to get it going, however, but it's not going to be for long as the Cardinals are pounding them on the offensive side. Russ trying to make a play, but the cover-up will be made eventually by Jacob Andretti. Goal kick coming in. That was a bomb there, close to the 40-yard line, so big kick. Cardinals now will try to get it back, and they will, easily. Here's Andy. Andy's going to get pressured here a bit. He's got to look out. That one roll out of bounds. It did. I think it's going to be a goal kick. Yep. Goal kick coming in. It'll be Andrick taking the honors for us. Just about 30 and change left to go here in the first half. Cardinals 1-0 lead thanks to Mr. Cody Martins, senior midfielder. He's been excellent all year long and can model of consistency for Pope Francis as the Cardinals trying to get goal scoring in as many ways as they can. So for Pope Francis, you know, you saw it in that one game versus Long Meadow. Lacking the goals. That's what they needed. Vita Velli's and a bunch of others had chances and opportunities in that game to strike. But Cardinals are going to need to find their scoring identity in order to make a play long term. Here's Wolanski. Mike's got it. Mike moving it over to Andy. Andy Ferrero. Trying to move it up. He's got Cody Martins, the goal scorer. Martins, oh, nice pass. Trammell. Trammell back over to Andy. Andy shaking and baking, chipping it back to Martins. Martins going to slide it over to Gonzalez. Here's Gonzalez trying to stay on sides. Ooh, nice shake and bake move by him. Davis has got it. Ryan Davis. Ooh, spin. And moving it back. Cardinals showing off the passing here early on. Wolanski. Wolanski just trying to keep it in. Goes off a Southwick player. Gonzalez will quickly look to throw it in. And he will to Ryan Davis. Here's Davis. Oh, nice spinorama there by Davis. The quickster, Mr. Ryan Davis. Wolanski moving it back to Andrick. Here's Connor. Connor will just let Berto Trulio have an opportunity at this one. Here's Berto. Moving it up to Mike. Mike's got it. Mike moving it up. Here come the Cardinals. Gonzalez, Martins. Oh, nice chip pass there. Russ on the right side, just trying to stay on sides, trying to cross it to the middle. Southwick now will just clear out. So it's been an offensive start to this game for Pope Francis. They've been moving fast thus far. Wolanski moving it up to Trammell. Here's Jack Trammell. Chipping it back to Wolanski now. Wolanski moving it over to Andrick. Connor Andrick's got it. Moving it up to Andy. Here's Andy with the play. Now shaking the bake. Trying to find Davis, but before he can, the whistle will blow. Free kick coming in here for the Cardinals. Andy will take it. Moving it up to Trammell again. Here's Jack Trammell. Trammell over to Martins. Trammell's got it. Orzelak trying to move it up to Trammell. Orzelak trying to find it again. Cannot. Southwick now will take it. Southwick trying to move it up quickly, but Ferrero is there. Trammell now will take it. Here's Jack over to Davis. Big A's got it. Oh, nice pass. Trying to hit Martins. Fortunately, the Southwick player got in the way. But fortunately for the Cardinals, they still have possession. Gonzalez, right side, trying to find Russ. Here's Bryce Russ. Russ stopping on the dime, trying to cross it to the middle, trying to find Vitavelli. Vitavelli's got a shot to the goal, a post, a rebound, and it's put in easily by Pope Francis. It's Trammell putting it in, and just like that, Cardinals lead 2-0.
Clint. I got 3. Just stop the clock.
Cardinals goal scored by the midfielder, number 6, the senior, Jack Termel. Time of the goal, 27 minutes, 10 seconds. So Jack Termel getting it done as well. Cardinals lead 2-0, looking to make it 3-0. Gonzalez trying to fire it in. And Southwick will just play it out of bounds. Throwing coming in for Pope Francis. Domination, and it's the start they want. It's Pope Francis now. Let it go out of bounds. It'll be Southwick possession. Cardinals still trying to make a play on it. Here's Martins. Cody Martins. Ooh, nice move. Here he comes down the field. Martins trying to move it around. Thought I saw a handball there, but we won't say anything. Here's Davis. Davis trying to move back to Termel. Davis has got it again. Nice passing here by Pope. Here's Martins. Martins trying to sizzle something in the middle. He's going to have to cross it in. A shot is a save. Rebound. Kicks out to Termel. Here's Termel looking for his second. A shot. Ooh, big block there by the Rams. Pressure on. Cardinals warming up the crock pot. Here's Termel. Termel's got it. Over to Davis. Davis, the shake and the bake and the shot. Ooh, and he just misses the net. Goal kick coming in here for Southwick. Cardinals will just get it right back here as Ondrick will take it. Southwick, just tough fight for them today. Cardinals, a little bit of frustration that they tied in that last game. Clearly see it. Now Pope will try to move it up the field again. Davis, Russ. It's a tea party, and it's in. Bryce Russ with the goal at the 24:42 mark, and just like that, 3-0 in favor of Pope Francis. Substitutes getting ready to go. Cardinals lead 3-0. Bada bing, bada boo. That was money. Cardinals goal scored by the junior, number 4, Bryce Russ. Time of the goal, 24 minutes, 42 seconds. So Bryce Russ getting it done as well. So now 3 different scores on this 3-0 day. Substitutes getting ready to come in as Pope Francis will look to try to add a 4th goal. Davis trying to move it into Gonzalez. Here's Gonzalez. He's got it. Move back to Martins. Here's Martins. Shake and bake. Here's Termel. Termel trying to fire it up to Russ. It's going to be 4-0. Oh, he just missed it. Hit the post. This game is becoming a rout now. Rout for the Cardinals thus far. Substitution for your Pope Francis Cardinals coming into the game. Number 11, Rich Roy. Coming off number 14, Jonathan Gonzalez. So Gonzalez subbed out. Rich Roy subbed in. So good start here to the game for the Cardinals. 3 different goal scorers on this 3-0 day. And now they're officially going to try to make it 4 here. This is Davis. Davis has got it. Trying to feed it up to Russ, but cover-up will eventually be made by Jacob Andretti. deep goal kick. I mean, this goalie, it's not been the best day for him. Defense just not up to par for Southwick, but he's got a booming goal kick. You can see it every time he's out near the Cardinal 40. It's just nutty. Here's Russ trying to make it 4. Russ, the shot. Ooh, and it just side steered there. So the move to bring Bryce Russ up and use his speed to his forte has been a gold mine for Pope Francis this far. Excellent choice by our friends downstairs. Substitution for your Pope Francis Cardinals coming into the game, number 2, Nick Dias. Coming off the senior, number 9, Mike Wolanski. So Cardinals now just making boatloads of substitutions. Dias in, Wolanski out. Ondrich's got it now. Here's Ondrich. Trying to move it into Orszalak. Andy Ferrero. Ooh, takes a tumble to the turf. Dias. Dias trying to move it in. Shaking and baking is Mr. Dias. Davis has got it now. Ryan Davis. Quick little sidestep. Back to Ferrero goes. Orszalak. Up to Davis. Here's Davis over to Orszalak again. Orszalak, Dias, Orszalak. Orszalak trying to cut it in, and the save will be made eventually buried by Jacob Andretti. Andretti moving it up quickly. Not for long. Southwick again, it's just been a struggle for them. Cardinals have been all over them all game long here, about halfway through this first half. Southwick looking to change the picture. They have time to do anything. Nothing is impossible. Martins takes a little turf monster to the cleats. Here's Davis. Davis trying to fire something, but it was just to the right of the net. Pope Francis keeping it in again. Here's Russ. Russ trying to do something. Moving it back to Davis. Davis has got it. Cody Martins. Dias. Offsides. Hand is up. Flag is up. Offsides is called. Cardinals trying to get it again. Here's Martins up to Dias. Dias looking around, finding Davis. Davis will just kick it back into Turmel. Turmel up to Davis again. Here's Ryan Davis. And that will be a trickler and a cover up easily by Andretti. Here's Turmel. Turmel moving it up to Russ. Here's Bryce Russ trying to find Cam Vitavelli. Vitavelli just trying to go through those white jerseys. Vitavelli would be nice. Can he go all the way? He can. Bada bing, bada boo. Game a rout. Man, oh man. Deflating day for Southwick. So Pope Francis able to add more. And just like that, the Cardinals lead by even more. Cardinals goal scored by the senior forward, number 23, Cameron Vitavelli. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 55 seconds. Into the game for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 22, Jason Reiser. And in the game, number 3, the midfielder, Owen Turmel. Off the field for your Pope Francis Cardinals, Cam Vitavelli and Joe Orszalak. Sorry about that, folks. Man of many hats here at Pope Francis. Russ looking to add more. It's been tough for Southwick today. They thought they were ready to play with the big boys, but unfortunately for them, Yep. Southwick just going to have to show that fight, show what they came in to do throughout this game in order to win it. Coming into the game for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 5, Matt Walsh. Coming off the field for your Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior, number 10, Cody Martins. So, from what we know, Matt Walsh, this is his first game on the turf from what I've recorded in my statistician book here, in the broadcaster's notebook here in the press box. So, getting our first looks of Matt Walsh on the freshman team. Looks quick already. He's a freshman as well, in case you were wondering. So, looking forward to see what he's got and what he can bring to the table throughout his Cardinal career, as Jonathan Williams getting ready to come into this game as well. That ball will roll out of bounds. Southwick possession now. Pope Francis now. We'll try to move it up. Davis trying to move it in. Cannot. Andrick trying to move it up. Andy will try to make the play. Not for long as it rolls back to Trulio. Here's Reiser. Reiser trying to move it around a bit. 15 and change left to go in this first half. Cardinals now have got it. Here's Andrick. Connor Andrick. Termel up to Davis. Termel again. Reiser. Rich Roy. Trying to find Davis. Can't really. Now the Rams will try to move it up. First really good looking play for them, but it doesn't last for long. Big red machine, just too much. Matt Walsh, nice pass over to Termel. Interesting to see him trying to move it up. Here's Reiser. Davis trying to help him out. Davis, a shot. Oh, and it trickles just past the right of the goal, and Davis is down, and he can't believe he didn't stuff that home. So, tough there for Mr. Ryan Davis, and he'll get a smile about it. Cardinal substitutions coming into the game as Williams will come in. Coming into the game for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 18, Jonathan Williams. Coming into the game, number 8, Sam Graham. Coming off, number 4, Bryce Russ. And number 21, the senior, Connor Andrick. So goal kick coming in now for the visitors. Andretti, it's been a dreadful day for Southwick. Trying to just at least get some positive vibes going into the next game. As Reiser will try to move it up to Termel. Here's Jack Termel. Over to Sam Graham. Can't move it up there for long. Cardinals still trying to move it up. And they'll take it. Trulio's got it. Here's Alberto. Alberto will try to move it in the Reiser. Here's Jason. They swag trying to move it up. Here's Rich Roy. Roy moving it up to Reiser, right side, trying to show off that speed is Jason. Jason cross, trying to just fire it in. Ooh, that looked a little closer than I thought it was originally. But sails over the net. 13:40 left to go now in this first half. Coming up, we got the Cardinal halftime report. We'll bring it to you live here from the press box. We'll look forward to this game and preview our next game, which I believe is on Tuesday. That's all coming up, folks. Stay tuned, Pope Prep. Keep it locked here, because this is where the champions play, and this is where the champions are made. Davis trying to move it in. But before he can, offsides is called. Flag is up. Here comes Pope Francis. Trying to move it up to Rich Roy. And there's Rich Roy. He's got it. Davis. Davis trying to move it in. Cardinals trying to do something. Dias. Keeping it alive to Sam Graham. Here's Sam. Trying to just move it into Jason. Trammell. Trying to move it up. Cardinals trying to fire it in, and Dias, Roy will go make a play for it. Trying to keep it alive, but cannot. Goal kick coming up here for Southwick. Cardinals trying to find it again. Reiser's got it. Reiser moving it up to Dias. Dias just lost it. Too many Southwick players in his way. Here's Roy. Rich Roy trying to make a play. We'll just let it roll out of bounds. More substitutions getting ready. Brace themselves in.
Coming into the game for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 19, Michael Bush. Coming off number 11, Richard Roy.
It's Pope Francis now trying to move it up. Davis. Davis trying to make a play, but not for long, as the Cardinals have to work for it again. Here's Andy. Andy's got it, trying to move it up to Bush. Here's Mike Bush. Nice move. Nice shake and bake there by him. Davis will take it now. There comes Pope Francis. Nice pass, trying to hit Jonathan Williams, but it goes out of his outstretched reach. A roll out of bounds. Yep, so it would have been offsides before that anyways. Believe the flag was up. Ooh, Jason Reiser makes a man taste the turf. That one went off his elbow. Reiser will try to get it back. Southwick will just have to clear out again. Sam Graham will try to take it. Matt Walsh moving to the round. Davis. Davis back to Trammell. Here's Jack Trammell. Just trying to move it up to Williams. Davis will try to make a play. Trammell's got it again. Trammell. Reiser. Davis. Ryan Davis just slicing and dicing his way through the Southwick defenders, as Trammell now will take it. Andy will move it back to Trulio. Trulio will try to move it into Trammell. Here's Ryan Davis. Davis trying to find Reiser. Sam Graham moving it around. Davis. Back to Dias. Dias finding Jonathan Williams. Onside. Jonathan Williams, a shot and a save and a rebound. Another save. 2 saves made there by Andretti. So Andretti, with his first 2 big saves of this game, could be a lot worse if he wasn't in net right now. Here's Sam Graham. Graham trying to move it up to Bush, trying to stay on sides as well. Here's Bush. Bush trying to fight through contact. The shot goes just wide of the goal. Just to the left of the goal it goes. Substitutions coming in for your Pope Francis Cardinals now. Coming into the game for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 15, the senior Michael Aboso, and the junior number 16, Jacob Salai. Coming off for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 17, Andrew Ferrero, and number 7, Ryan Davis. Goal kick coming up here for Southwick. 4-0 is the lead for Pope Francis. Ooh, and a big taste of the Jason Reiser today has made these poor Southwick players taste the turf more times than I can count right now. I believe the number's 3, but I can count that high. Wonder if I could count to 5. I don't know. May have to go ask Mr. Moore how to do that. Salai. Up to Reiser. Here's Jay Swag. Well, Jay Swag is Jake Salai, but we can mess around with it a bit. Here's Reiser. Reiser trying to do something, but quickly turned over. Southwick tried to do something, but the Cardinals now will take it. Here's Termel. Trulio will help him out. Here's Mike Bush. Bush trying to move it up to Walsh. Walsh gets thrown off that pass. Walsh will have to kick it out of bounds. Salai with the header. Let's play there. Here's Williams. Williams trying to move it up to Reiser. Reiser trying to make a play. Okay, not for long. Here's Owen Termel. Termel moving it up to Walsh. Here's Matt Walsh. Gonna move it up to Sam Graham. Here's Sam. Key takeaways right now for Pope Francis. I think they found something with Bryce Russ for future games up there near the top, and rather than on the defense out back. He's a great defender as well, but using his speed and you doing what he does best, and moving him up, letting him run has been good. As Bush now will take it, nice pass, cleat to cleat. As Bush will keep going, trying to fire a shot is Bush, but it just deflects out of play. Good play there by the Rams to keep it out. Be a corner kick coming for Pope Francis. Substitutions coming in for your Pope Francis Cardinals. Coming into the game for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 26, Jack Dias, and number 24, Keegan Sears. Coming off your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 6, Jack Trammell, and number 22, Jason Reiser. Cardinals trying to fire it in on the corner. Ebo's going to try to get the head up there. Cardinals still looking around, trying to make a play as Ebo, and it goes in. How about that? Michael Aboso at the 4:26 mark. And just like that, Cardinals lead 5-0. Un goal, Mike Aboso. So the plethora of the Cardinals scoring continues. The first half dagger placed in. Cardinals goal scored by number 15, the senior Michael Aboso. Time in the goal, 4 minutes, 26 seconds. Dias. Dias takes a taste of the turf. So we got both Diases out there. So Jack wearing number 26. Nick wearing number 2. There's Matt Walsh. Walsh, nice spinorama. Ooh, making people break ankles. Unfortunately, he takes a taste of the turf. That potential that he's got, only a freshman right now, but Trying to carve it out to be a nice player here for the Pope Francis Cardinals. So, nice find for Pope Francis. As there'll be a free kick coming in for Owen Turmel. Turmel will kick it deep, trying to find something down there, trying to find Williams. Tried to use the header, but he'll eventually roll onto the track. Pope Francis now will get it back. Here's Sam Graham. Graham's got it. Moving it over to the dais. Graham. Dais will have to help him out again. Got to roll out of bounds. Bryce Russ on the bench. We'll just throw it in back to Mike Bush. Here's Jack Dias. Dias trying to steamroll on the right side. Trying to get it going. He sends a man flying to the turf there. So that was a flying in the air version of our tasting of the turf. Bush. Trying to move it up again. Cannot. Sly now will take it. Here's Jake Sly trying to move it into Dias. Dias back to Walsh. Walsh over to Keegan Sears. Graham. Sam's got it. Cardinals moving it around nicely. Walsh. Back to Owen Turmel. Turmel over to Sly. So most of the Cardinals starters out of this game right now. So good opportunity for some of these guys who don't really see that much playing time here on the varsity field to get an opportunity to make some plays and impress the coaching staff and their fellow players. Got to roll out of bounds. Mike Bush will throw it in. Jonathan Williams trying to keep it in. Ebo, it's going to come down to him, trying to make a play is Mr. Ebo. Owen Turmel will use a header to keep it in. Salai's going to have to keep it in. He does. Nice play there by Jacob. Jay Swag, the real Jay Swag, as he moves it up. Trying to find Dias. Southwick will just kick it out of bounds. 1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute remaining. As Dias takes a tumble to the turf. Just about 1 minute remaining here in this first half. Time is ticking quickly. Tick, tick, tick says the time. Walsh trying to move it up to Dias. Dias over to Dias. The Dias to Dias connection. There we go. The Diocese. Good one there by Matt Cogswell. Matt today not hearing his majestic voice, unfortunately, but he is running the soundboard, doing the communications work for us, statistician work, etc. Mr. Jeffrey. Yeah, and cameraman too. Man of many roles, Mr. Matt Cogswell, as well as Mr. Jeffrey helping out. The GOAT. 6 seconds, 5 and 4. Coming up, we got the Cardinal halftime. Stay tuned. That's all coming up. The Pope Francis halftime. Right around the corner. As this game hits double zeros for the first half, second half coming up. We'll pause for station identification and be back in just a flash. Stay tuned, Pope Prep, because this is where the champions play. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinal halftime underway. Pope Francis leads by a score of 5-0. Game hasn't been really that close this far. AJ Gonzalez, voice of the Cardinals, looking you up to the press box. Pope Francis here, looking to just continue the momentum. Meanwhile, for Southwick, it's been a tough one. Just need anything they can get at this point to have a shot at this game at all. Pope Francis, you got to look at this with a positive outlook. I mean, one of the big things that we've talked about and that we've noticed is moving up Bryce Russ to a faster position where you get to see more of his speed and get to see him shine. That's something we have seen, and Cardinals thus far looking pretty good. Coming up, we got the second half. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in a flash. AJ Gonzalez, voice of the Cardinals, ending this halftime report. Coming up, second half. Here's Williams. Moving in. Cardinal fans, time to fly once again. Second half is underway. Cardinals with the 5-0 commanding lead over Southwick. Pope Francis just looking to continue the momentum here in the second half. Lots of fun. You're going to get to see lots of guys who usually don't really normally get to see here on Pope Prep. So they'll be getting their varsity opportunities and outlooks here this afternoon. As we roll on, Alberto Trulio will put it into play. Wonder if Jonathan. So Jonathan Gonzalez, this is an interesting story. He's listed on my sheet as a goalkeeper and defender. I'm wondering when we can see a goalie change if the game were to get that out of hand, and if we can. Yeah, Mr. Jeffrey says it could happen. I'd love to see him in goal. It'd be an experience to see for sure. That's Pope Francis now. We'll continue to take the momentum up the field. Cardinals and Rams switch sides at halftime. Cardinals will now work from right to left. Rams now will work from left to right. Sam Graham moving it in. Here's Dias. Dias trying to move it up. Here's Walsh. Ooh, nice spinner rammer by Walsh. Bush has got it. Here's Mike Bush. Up to Walsh. He's trying to go, but cover up and save is made. by Southwick. Cardinals needed a win today. I'll probably be able to get one today versus Southwick if things keep going the way they are. There's Pope Francis. Jake Salai trying to make a play. Salai trying to fight. He's got it. Spinning up the field now, trying to find Dias. Can't. Not for long. Salai will get it back eventually and find it to Dias. Here's Nick Dias. Moving it back to Trulio. Alberto. Senor Alberto says, here, Owen, you can take it. And now Jacob's got the baton. Passing the baton with the soccer ball around, as I like to say. Pope Francis again. Trying to add another. 5-0 they lead. Cardinals looking to move it up. Ebo trying to move it up. It'll be Cardinal ball. Yep. Graham will throw it in. Up to Dias it goes. There's Nick Dias. Dias gets tumbled to the turf. Hand is up. That'll be Cardinal possession. Free kick coming for Pope. I believe it'll be Keegan Sears taking the free kick. I'll just pass it in to Termel. Owen looking to move it up to Dias. Dias, ooh, nice spin around. A quick footwork as well. Sears. Over to Owen Termel. OT on the clock. And moves it over to Trulio, rather. Here's Salai. Salai. Trying to move it in. Ryan Davis. Davis trying to move it up. Here come the Cardinals trying to move it up. Bush. Bush over to Dias. Dias trying to move it in. Cardinals maybe trying to go cross style, but cannot. Game remaining 5-0. Pope Francis trying to get some more offense going. Here's Graham. Sam's got it, but not for long. Williams will try to help him out. Termel looking to keep it in. On the defensive side now is Sears. Here's Sears over to Trulio. Trulio will just kick it deep. Dias. Here's Graham. Rams. Rams will cover up. Here's Sam. Sam trying to move it into Sears. Salai. Cardinals trying to make a play, but before they can, whistle blows. Southwick now will throw it in. Sly running around, looking to make a play. Trying to find a Boso, cannot. That one now will jolt over his head. Berto will just let it roll out of bounds and take the goal kick. Let some time go off the clock as well. Little Mr. Alberto. Trulio moving in the Sears. Keegan trying to move it up. Can't for long. Now Dias will try to move it up to Boso. Here's Mike. He's got a breakaway. Can he finish? Can he go all the way? The shot. Oh, and it trickles just to the right of the goal. He is in frustration. He can't believe it. Would have been his second of the night, but cannot stuff it in. Corner kick coming for Pope Francis. There's Walsh just trying to fire it in, trying to find Williams, but it'll roll out of bounds. Corner kick coming in again for Pope. Here's Walsh. Trying to just kick it in. Cardinals looking for the ball again. Sly trying to help out a bit. Dias will fire that one through the field goal post. Kick is good for Nick Dias. A doozy here today at Pope Francis. The clouds are over the Southwick bench right now. The sun just pouring down on the Cardinal bench right now. It's been that type of the game thus far. There's Sears. Sears trying to do something here. Keegan moving it back to Sly. Here's Jake Sly. Trying to find Walsh, but it's thrown off that one. Here's a good chance for Southwick, but before they can do anything, that flag is up, and that means it's offsides. Here's Sears. Going in the dice. Back over to Trulio it goes. Alberto. Here's Salai. Nice move there by Jay Swag. Shaking and baking is he. Dias. Trying to just move it up, but Southwick now will take it. Flag is up again. Offside's called one more time. Pope Francis possession now. So the normal cast of characters for your Cardinals essentially on the bench right now. Richards now taking the head coach Mark Richards and company now taking the opportunity to just sit the starters and the young guys play a bit. Free kick coming in here for Southwick. So big test to these Cardinals. Trulio still in net for Pope Francis. They have not moved him yet. I don't expect them to remove him at all, as now the Cardinals will try to fire it in. And Southwick scores! Jacob Maloney, the 8th grader, putting it in. So just like that, Southwick just got a goal again. So Southwick able to put it in. 5-1 is the lead now for Pope. Southwick able to put it in. Cardinals looking for a bounce back now. As weird as that sounds. Dice. Dice trying to move in the Sears. Here's Keegan. Keegan over to Sam. Sam Graham trying to move it in, but the Rams are able to kick it out quickly. Here's Termel. Over to Bush. Someone's got to tell Angel down there to turn on the clock. Angel now notices it thanks to the loud, beaming voice of Mr. Jeffrey. So, going to be some extra time here as Angel missed a good solid few seconds there. That was a minute? That was a fast minute. Yeah, so he missed a minute. So there should be 27 minutes, but yeah, we'll just consider it extra time. Here's Sam. Southwick's trying to look out here. Cardinals coming in. Bad pass. Ebo will take it. Trying to find Jonathan Williams in the box, but before he can, offside. Just called. Flag went up. Cardinals substitutions getting ready to come in. Cardinals, nice passing. Cardinals trying to fire it in. A save is made, diving. Rebound. Bush will just try to stuff something in, but right side, nothing will go.
Substitutions coming in for your Pope Francis Cardinals. Number 20, Joseph Warzalak, and number 14, Jonathan Gonsalves. Coming off the field for your Cardinals, number 24, Keegan Sears, and number 16, Jacob Salat.
Good outings by Salai and Sears. Mark Richards will give them the pat on the back. Goal kick coming in now for the visitors. Cardinals trying to find that ball. Gonsalves will use the header. Dias will try to as well. Cardinals again trying to find it. Williams moving to the round of Pope Francis now. Here's Sam Graham. Graham trying to move it in. Will roll out of bounds. Rams trying to move it in. Graham moving to the round is Pope Francis now. Here's Bush. Bush trying to keep it in. Rolls out of bounds. Substitution coming in now for Pope Francis.
Coming into the game for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 22, Jason Reiser, and coming off, number 15, Michael Aboso.
So Aboso putting in good work. Cardinal bench will stand up for him. Gets the round of applause from the audience. There's Orzelak. Orzelak moving in to Sam Graham. Sam Graham. Dias. Here's Williams. Reiser trying to make a play. Pope Francis again trying to make a play. Dias. Moving it up to Bush. Here's Mike Bush. Trying to do something. Bush trying to just cut it to the middle. Shot was deflected by Southwick. Cardinals will try to get it back, staying on sides. They will. Reiser going in for the header. Shot and a save will be made. So corner coming in again for Pope Francis. Matt Walsh will take it. Walsh deep corner. Cardinals trying to find it with a header maybe. Gonzalez trying to get around it. Trying to kick it back to Dias. Dias a shot. And it goes right into the goal gloves. The keeper gloves of number 0, Jacob Andretti. Gonzalez. Excuse me, that was Bush, my bad. Reiser. Reiser trying to make a play, cannot. Rams will kick it out. Now halfway through this second half. That ball will roll out of bounds. Southwick will take it now. Substitutions coming in and out for Southwick. Cardinals trying to make a play. Reiser looking to find it. Gonzalez will take it. Gonzalez. Nice shake and bake. Here's Johnny. Over to Jason. Gonzalez trying to find it again. Blistering shot and a save and a rebound. Out for Gonzalez. He can't stuff it in. Oh, and he's beside himself. He can't believe he couldn't stuff it home. So, save is made by Andretti. So, 2 substitutions getting ready for come in for Pope. Wolanski and Davis. Here's Reiser. Here's Jason. Jason moving it around to Sam. Sam trying to find Dias. Dias trying to make a play but could not. There's Orzelak moving it up to Sam Graham. Cardinals trying to find it again. Graham. Free kick coming in here for the Cardinals. It'll be Matt Walsh taking it. Cardinals trying to play it in. Cannot. The goal kick coming in. Coming into the game for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 7, Ryan Davis, and number 9, Mike Wolanski. Coming off, number 18, Jonathan Williams. And number 26, Jack Dias. So Sam Graham will try to make a play. Here's Orzelak. Trying to move it up to Wolanski. Wolanski. Reiser trying to make a play. Reiser's got it now. Here's Jason. Jason moving in the Mike. Mike trying to cross it maybe to Davis. That'll roll out. Goal kick coming. Davis trying to fire, and it goes in. Go on. Go one of the goal horns. No goal horn. Yep, it is. Pope Francis able to put it in again. It's Ryan Davis getting it done. So Davis at the 16:30 mark, putting it in, and just like that, Cardinals make it even better. 6-1, they lead. Cardinals goal scored by number 7, Ryan Davis. Time in the goal, 16 minutes, 30 seconds. So Cardinals able to pound the lead even further, making it a 6-1 game. Pope Francis now trying to move it up. Here's Graham. Sam's got it. Trying to move it up to Wolanski. That one will wind up on the Cardinal bench instead. Rams will take it. Wolanski over to Reiser. Orzelak will take it now. Walsh, nice moves over to Dias. Dias has got it. Moving it up to Sam Graham. Graham could be a nice time for him, but the keeper, Andretti, was able to make a play on it. A roll out of bounds. Cardinals smiling now. Reiser will throw it in. He'll back up all the way to the track for this one. You can't even see him on your screen. So far back. Now he'll run in, throw it as deep as he can, say a prayer, trying to find Wolanski in the box. Can't. Dias will take it now. Dias has got it. Rams tried to move it up, but couldn't. Reiser will take it now, up to Graham. Here's Jason Reiser. Rams trying to move it up again, but it's not going to be that good, as Trulio will just wait on it and roll it into him, and he'll take the save. Sam tried to make a play. Not. Rolls out of bounds. Throwing here for Southwick. Pope trying to make a play. Here's Orzelak. Moving up to Sam. Dias trying to make help out. McDias trying to find something up the middle of the field. Reiser's going to have to make an effort to get to this one. He will. Nice effort by Jason. Can he get there? He will. Nice effort by Jason, able to keep it in. Shipping it back to Bush. Got to be careful to stay on sides here. Davis. About to take it back now. Going to have to shake and bake a bit. Moving it back to Bush. Bush, that one scrapes a bit. And making a weird tumbling grab for it is Andretti. Full kick coming in. Cardinals are trying to make a play. Gonzalez. Trying to get there. Throwing coming in for Southwick. Substitutions coming in and out for Southwick now. That stage of the game for them.
Just how many came in or out that way. Did they pull the goalie?
Cardinals commanding lead. Interesting result here today. So Cardinals are taking care of business of the no-win Southwick. That's going to extend today. Cardinals have this one locked away as Davis will move it up to Sam Graham. Here's Wolanski trying to add one more over to Reiser. Reiser, stop on a dime, a shot, save, rebound. Wolanski trying to get there, and it rolls out of bounds. Cardinal bench really wants Reiser to get on the scoring, but rolls out of bounds.
Substitution coming in for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 18, the senior, Jonathan Williams. Coming off, number 7, Ryan Davis.
Dias has got it. Dias trying to move it into Wolanski. Wolanski trying to find something for Graham. Graham just misses the net. Oh, hits that side tire of the net there. Side wheel, I should say. No, that was bad. Tire. Rams trying to kick it in. Can't for long. Wolanski. Wolanski's got it. Trying to find Reiser again. Here's Jason. Jason, nice spin move. Trying to hang on. Walsh trying to fire it in, but goes to the right. Southwick continuing to make subs. One more for them. Nick Dias. Here's Wolanski. Wolanski trying to move it in. A shot just to the side of the net. Trying to get Mike in as well. It's a good opportunity there for Southwick, but nothing doing of it.
Well, I could see that.
Here's Gonzalez. He's got it. Trying to move it up to Bush. Got Walsh trying to move it up to Reiser. Reiser trying to get there. Takes a tumble to the turf. Trulio. Here's Orzelak. Lansky lets it roll out of bounds. 2 subs coming in for Pope Francis. Coming in the game for your Pope Francis Cardinals, number 16, Jacob Salai, and number 26, Jack Dias. Coming off, number 22, the senior Jason Reiser, and number 9, the senior Mike Wilansky. Here's Trammell. Trammell's got it. Moving it over to Gonzalez. Jonathan moving it up to Williams. Nice chip passing. Here's Bush. Trying to move it up to Dias. Dias trying to fire. Oh! He just misses the net. Goal kick coming in for Southwick. Sam's got it. Sam Graham. Sam's got it. Sam, ooh, breaking ankles too. You see this poor Southwick player, broken ankles. And Graham can't keep it in. A little bit of the turf monster getting to that soccer ball. Subs flying in and out now for Southwick. Here's Sam Graham. Here's Owen Trammell. Moving it over to Berto Trulio. Orzelak's got it. Here's Sam Graham. Graham trying to move it up to Dias. Dias tried to make a play, but Rams now will just kick it out. Rolls right to Graham. He'll throw in quick. 5 minutes to go in this game. And it's off to movie night, Mr. Jeffrey. No, he's been excited about seeing Top Gun Maverick. As Dias, nice move. If you didn't know what to Nick Dias, Dias going to have to cross. Shot blocked by Southwick. You know, Mr. Jeffrey, I did go to see Top Gun Maverick in the theater. Let me say, in the theater, it was one impressive experience.
Yeah, well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till you see it on the turf.
Okay, all right. Mr. Jeffrey showing me that the turf is the real movie theater. No need to go there. Okay.
Especially with the blinding lights in the background.
Here's Dias, rather. That one will go out of bounds. There'll be a corner coming up again. Mind you, Cardinals-Rams here live from Pope Francis Prep. Cloudy evening. Cardinals. Yep. Clouds just coming over the Southwick bench right now. Surprised it's not thundering over there. Dias. Over to Graham. Here's Sam Graham. Mike Bush.
You should be able to still see through the screen. That would be pretty foul.
About 3 minutes left. 3 minutes and change left to go now in this one. Finder fans, next game, Tuesday, Agawam. When Agawam comes in, it's usually serious business. Agawam will be looking to avenge the loss they had to Pope Francis on this on the Agawam field. So Pope Francis, last time these two teams played, Pope Francis went in there and beat them and silenced the home crowd. Agawam will be looking to do the same. Pope Francis will continue the winning streak and trying to make it a 2-game win streak after that result is done. They have a win coming here. It's just going to be a matter of the garbage time that comes left. Pope Francis trying to move it up.
And the ref is even fine. Am I supposed to? I don't know. I'm so confused by what everybody wants.
It's up to you.
Would it be inappropriate if I start playing All I Do Is Win, Win, Win with 2 minutes to go in the game?
Yes. Larry.
Southwick trying to kick it in.
Let's go do it, Mr. Bender. That's a great idea.
I'm going to lead with All I Do Is Win, 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 but just like beginning part. And then I'll cut to the game.
Hater. As long as we'll pay it for you.
I swear, bro, did you say I dropped? Bad enough you dropped your soda all over that.
Orzalak. Over to Sam Graham, trying to at least. Dias. Moved him back to Graham. Dias trying to make a play again. Dias. Moving into Sam. Orzalak. Orzalak moving it in. 1 minute to go in this game. Coming up, we got the Cardinal post game. We'll bring it to you up here from the booth. That's all coming up. Stay tuned. Pope Prep. We'll be back in a flash. Cardinals trying to make a play. That one will roll back to Andretti, and that will just about do it. Coming up, we got the Cardinal post game. Stay tuned. That's coming up. Cardinals are going to get one more win on their great season thus far. That'll be it. Cardinal bench is up, shaking hands are the two coaches, and that's how we will end it. So, our final score, 6 for Pope Francis and 1 for the visiting Rams. Coming up, we got the Cardinal post game. Stay tuned. That's coming up.
Our final score, Cardinals win by a score of 6-1. Fans, we remind you to come to our doubleheader on Tuesday, October 4th, as boys soccer will be back in action, taking on Agawam at 4, and we also have girls soccer versus Duggan at 6:30. Thank you for coming out to the game. We'll see you Tuesday. That just about does it. Good night from Pope.
Any soccer game that's happening, I play it. Most likely. JV most definitely I play all 80 minutes. Unless he takes me off for no damn reason, like I guess not. I'm not sure now. I'm sort of almost done Mr. Bentley. Not really, but I'd like to do so. If I'm in the way, you can just tell me.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Cardinal post game. Cardinals win this one by a score of 6-1. Commanding day for Pope Francis on all sides. All 3 phases of the game, they rocked them. So, Cardinals today, winners by a score of 6-1. Game not really close, 24-3 in the shot counter. One did sneak by Alberto Trujillo, but we won't really talk about that for Alberto. He's having a good season. Cardinals get one better on the schedule. Coming up, big game versus Agawam on Tuesday. The Cardinals' key takeaways from this game, moving Russ up. That's going to be a winning strategy, maybe a winning formula for them down the road here, getting that speed up at the midfield/forward positions. So, Tuesday, be there, be square. We got 4 o'clock game versus Agawam. That just about does it from here. So for all of our great crew, Mr. Jeffrey, Andrew Sarazina, that'll just about do it. We appreciate you coming, and good night from Pope Francis, because I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, saying so long from Springfield. Cardinals win.